is let f of x is equals to minimum of let f of x is equals to minimum of tan x comma cot x. Minimum of tan x comma cot x for every x belongs to 0 to pi by 2. For every x belongs to 0 to pi by 2. Then find integration of 0 to pi by 2 f of x dx. So this is the question. So to solve this question, what we do is we will see the graph of tan x and cot x first. What is the meaning of minimum of tan x and cot x? F of x equal to minimum of tan x and cot x. We will see. See, so if you draw the graph, so the tan in which interval we should draw the graph? In between 0 to pi by 2. So this is 0. This is pi by 2. In this interval only we should analyze. So tan x graph will be like this. X equal to pi by 2 is asymptote because as extending to pi by 2, tan goes to infinity. Next, cot x graph will be like this. Cot 90 is 0. The graph will be like this. This is the cot x graph. So what is the intersection point here? Where tan x and cot x equal at pi by 4. Because tan pi by 4 is 1 and cot pi by 4 is also equal to 1. This is the point of intersection. Now, the question is our function. Our function is what? Minimum of tan x and cot x in between 0 to pi by 2. So in between 0 to pi by 2, minimum of tan x comma cot x. Under tan x cot x lo edi minimum aithe ade copy. So now we draw this is the graph of what? Both the graphs on the same reference here. So this red graph is what? Y is equals to tan x graph. And this blue graph is equals to y is equal to cot x graph. But our required graph is minimum of tan x and cot x. So minimum of tan x and cot x. To draw the graph of minimum of tan x and cot x, so what you do is this axis. See now from 0 to pi by 4, if intersection point is this one, 0 to pi by 4, if you see which one is minimum, tan x cot x lo minimum is undi takko ante minimum ante idi kinda down which one is down? This red graph, blue graph. If you compare this, if you see this red graph and blue graph, that is cot and tan, the minimum part is what? This red graph, that is nothing but tan x. See, in between from 0 to pi by 2, minimum is what? This tan x. This part you should draw. So I will draw it. Minimum is this one. From 0 to pi by 2, tan x is minimum. Sorry. This tan x is minimum. Next, from pi by 4 to pi by 2, because our interval is given in between 0 to pi by 2. From pi by 4 to pi by 2, which one is minimum? The blue part is minimum. Therefore, cot x is minimum. Therefore, from here to here, from pi by 4 to this is pi by 4. From pi by 4 to pi by 2, which one is minimum? This cot graph. That's it. Our required graph is from here to here. So this is what? Y is equal to tan x. And this is equals to what? Y is equal to cot x. That implies from 0 to pi by 4, tan x is minimum. Therefore, y is from pi by 4 to pi by 2, cot x is minimum. Therefore, this is the graph of f of x. This is f of x graph. This is the graph of f of x. That is minimum of tan x and cot x. Now the question is, now we need to find the integration of f of x, that is this for this graph in between 0 to pi by 2. So now what we do is, now the question is integration of 0 to pi by 2 f of x dx. So that is how to break the limits 0 to pi by 4. F of x and minimum of tan x and cos x. So 0 to pi by 4, the graph is what? A red graph, that is tan x. Minimum in tan x dx. Okay. Yes. Next, from pi by 4 to pi by 2. From pi by 4 to pi by 4, minimum is what? Cot x. Therefore, here you should take cot x. So this is the way to solve the problem. Now, you integrate it. That is equal to integration of tan x is ln of mod of secant x. Limits are from 0 to pi by 4. plus integration of cot x is equal to what? Ln of mod of sin x. The limits are what? 5 by 4 to 5 by 5 by 4 to 5 by 2. So this is equals to, this is ln of mod of secant of 5 by 4 minus ln of secant 0. Yes, this is ln of sin of 5 by 2 minus ln of mod of sin of 5 by 4. That is equal to, this is ln of cos 45 is 1 by root 2, secant 45 is root 2. This is ln root 2. Ln of secant 0 is what? 1. Therefore, ln 1. This is secant 0 is what? Ln 1 plus. This is ln of sin 90 is what? 1 minus ln of sin 45 is equal to what? 1 by 2. So this is equals to ln of root 2. Ln 1 is 0 plus ln 1 is 0 minus ln of 1 by root. Modulus is not required because it's a positive number. Therefore, eventually what you get? Ln root 2 minus ln 1 root. Therefore, ln a minus ln b, that is ln a minus ln b is ln a by. That is root 2 by 1 by root 2, which is equals to ln of root 2 into root 2. That is equals to what? Ln 2. So this is the answer. Final answer.